Let's meet Marc Hayek, CEO of the high-end brands of the Swatch Group, naming Breguet, Blancpain and Jaquet Droz. He's going to talk to us about the state of the business of these brands, the trends they're facing in 2014, and he's also going to talk to us about the arrival of Harry Winston in the galaxy of the Swatch Group brands. So we've heard recently a rather good overall result for the Swatch Group, but how are the brands that you're overlooking doing?
Yeah, I can't complain too much. We are in the, I would say, easy in the same trend. It was beginning of the year was good for all three brands actually. Okay, sure. Today we're not in the 2007 years where everything went, but even though the luxury segment is a bit more difficult, as we see it actually in mainland China, I'm happy with my three brands. They're all growing, and what can we ask more for?
You've presented a lot of technical innovation within those three brands. What would you say are the new trends that we're going to see on the markets regarding technicity?
Yeah, I think that's really what more than ever is of importance today. If you bring with pieces with substance, not just a facelift or this or that. And that's really what we're working on. We are addressing the real issues and of the mechanical watch. What is how it works, the precision with the magnetic pivot as one example at Breguet, and as well rework traditional complications, brought both Breguet, Blancpain, new tourbillon, and really completely new movement. Very, very slim. Two different approaches. Traditionally, Blancpain, very long power reserve, getting the advantage there of having a bigger part of the a longer time, very, very flat curve of the performance of the watch. With Breguet taking a different approach to get to the at the end same result, higher precision when you're wearing a watch, but both very slim. Breguet with the slimmest automatic tourbillon, Blancpain a little bit thicker, but not by much. So I think that's also a trend we see. We are going back to slimmer watches from the oversized time we have seen a few years back.
And on another level, with Jaquet Droz, we're more into a poetic world. Where are you going there also?
Yeah, Jaquet Droz is a lot of fun because really now we've seen, for me what Jaquet Droz is today and will be tomorrow, because it's not just taking the inspiration and saying, okay, we show it in the design, what is very important, but really bringing the automatas to today. So for me, it was the first big step was really last year with an exceptional piece that I'm still excited every time I can get my hands on, with the Singing Bird, and just a new system that you bring that in a watch. This little automata is really fascinating for me. And this year, with what, almost an mechanic iPhone, the iDraw, with our La Machine Signée. It's actually an iPhone more or less size and shape, but a real small miracle. We have your signature, 100% repeated, programmed individually, naturally. And what science for you? What is? I can't wait to get mine with all of the stuff in the morning, so it can work while I have my coffee.
We've seen this year also, talking about high-end brand and timepieces, the arrival of Harry Winston physically next to those three brands. Does it mean something also new for you?
Yeah, absolutely. And we have a huge program. It's my mother that is taking care of the brand, and the jewelry side is something that I learned a lot actually, because it's okay. We are doing some jewelry, very nice pieces, especially as well as Breguet, but it's different ball game if you get to get inside and see one of the big guys and the leaders. And so it's very interesting since Harry Winston came in the group from this side, and on our side said, okay, take care of the watcher side, because something we should know how to do it, and there will naturally a lot be happening this year with distribution, with integrating it in our channels. But for that, it was very important to really have a huge program of novelties this year. So it's not, we don't change Harry Winston. You will find the spirit and Harry Winston products, but a lot of details starting, but it's not a detail really, but starting at the hard movements. Now, naturally, we work with the quad side, with ETA, with ETA movements from the group, naturally, and with the Blancpain movements mainly, exclusively on the mechanical side of the brand. So you had to recreate this from the assuring our standard of quality, of customer service, of technical follow-up, and it was I think we're over 60 novelties this year that we got, so a huge push, and but very, very exciting.
Excellent. Well, congratulations and best of luck.
Thank
you very much.